I wish I had some positional audio to play this game with. I'm getting sick and tired of getting sliced from behind. Oh. Sweet! Got some new headsets. This is Corsair Gaming Series peripherals. We have the Void RGB Dolby Surround Sound 7.1 wireless headset from Corsair. This is kind of the continuum of the H2100 series from Corsair. And these are the Voids RGB. So let's just take a quick look at the outside of the box and see what they are saying about themselves. They are using the 2.4 gigahertz band for their wireless. They're using Dolby 7.1 surround sound, and what they have here is what they're calling info mic. This is little LED indicators on the actual microphone to tell you what is going on with your current audio status, such as if your mic is muted, or if Dolby is enabled, or if you've got simple stereo gaming or audio going on. Corsair utility engine support. I love to see that. Instead of having another Corsair application on your computer, it's all handled in one application, because as you can see, I have the M65 from Corsair, and I love the mouse, so it's nice to see that I can have that all in one spot, and that also is the engine, the software engine that they're using for their keyboards as well. They're saying they have Corsair utility engine control. Well, that's command. I'm not sure how that's different from them too, but whatever. 50mm drivers, nice big fat drivers. I like to see that. Long wearing comfort through what they are saying is microfiber memory foam ear pads, so they ought to be pretty comfortable for what they're saying hours of gameplay. Info mic, these are the two LED indicators that you can see there. We will see them more up close personal in the actual game, or in the game? I have gaming on my mind. In the actual unboxing here. Some of the specifications, some that you don't worry about, some that you can be concerned about. They're claiming range up to 50 feet. The 2.4 gigahertz, of course, that is highly depending on your environment. Dolby headphones, 7.1 positional audio, 20 to 20 hertz response, 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz response. I like to see that. That means good, nice bass. So I'm expecting not too much of an amplification from the bass, but a nice, good level balance. 32 ohms impedance, unidirectional noise canceling mic with adjustable rotating boom and info lighting, and that's about all we're going to care about there. Oh, frequency response for the microphone is 100 to 100, so excuse me, 100 to 10, so 100 hertz to 10 kilohertz. And that's just about does it for the back of the box. RGB lighting, so that's the logo there that we're going to have the RGB lighting features available for. And 2.4 wireless, nothing good on the back. And everything else is in extraterrestrial languages, and that does it for the box pretty much. So take a look at that. Note 3 Galaxy Note 3 comparison for size of the box comparison, because that's what matters. Not really. So now let's get into this thing. Now we are upgrading from, I had a big knife run opening a big dirty knife. Ew. Photoshop that. We are upgrading from the, I'm getting a little nervous with this knife, sorry. We're upgrading from, what do they call it? These things. They're Cooler Master CM Storm Cyrus headphones. They are actually true 5.1 surround sound.
Creative, not Cooler Master.
Cooler Master.
Creative.
Cooler Master. Cooler Master makes my headphones, honey. I know who makes my headphones. Okay. It's Cooler Master. So, anyways, Cooler Master makes them. They go from making, you know, computer cases to headphones. So I thought, can I trust them? Are they really going to deliver immersive audio for my gaming? Seeing as I told you I was really nervous, I almost lost a toe or two. Okay. So, anyways, we're changing out from these because these are finally crapping out on me. They've actually crapped out on me 6 months after I bought them. The microphone started giving me problems. The 5.1 audio that's in these things is not really all that great. because the speakers are so close to each other, you can't actually get the sense of where the sound is coming from, so no directionality. So maybe virtual surround sound in these will be a little bit better. So here's the packaging. Nothing there in the box, so everything else, all your paperwork's probably hidden somewhere in here. Ah, there they are. So there's the headphones themselves, nice conveniently wrapped around the microphone so that you're prone to actually break them. Nice job. Okay, thank you. So there's the headphones themselves. We will get to them in a minute. All the paperwork, which was conveniently wrapped around the box, is down here. Corsair Gaming Headset General Manual. Definitely don't need that. And we have the USB cable. It's a micro USB connection, and what I know this is for is the extension for the dongle, obviously the receiver, which I'm not seeing. Oh, that would explain it. Nope, that's just more manuals. Okay, there is the actual manual. That we won't read. And have I lost the rest of the hardware? Or what is going on here? I'm telling you, that is just the wire. Really, Corsair? If you're watching this video, do you think you're going to get some people that are going to open the box and go, oh, you know what? I think, well, there's the headsets. There's the box. Okay. I think they didn't send me the dongle. Well, I'm going to take it back to the store. How many people do you think actually have done that? I mean, really, I actually think that deserves a little bit of a thumbs down for packaging, because that's the last place I'm going to look, and it's a bit odd. So, yeah, could appreciate maybe packaging it somewhere else other than inside the freaking headphone. That's just my opinion. Anyways, here's the headphones. They've only packaged one of the headphones, not the other. Maybe that's because they put the frickin' USB dongle in there. But I kind of would have appreciated seeing both headphones packaged, just because it's that much more protection. And, well, after we get all this unpackaged. So, anyways, there's the headphones themselves. You got the nice RGB lighting. Here we have the the microphone, which I think is set up. Oh, they got this little rubber band deal going around there to protect the headphone and the microphone. I actually like the way the microphone goes up, so as far as, you know, going on your head.
USB thing out. The USB's still inside the head.
I know. I'm trying to plug it into my eardrum. So as far as comfort goes, I don't actually have these extended right, but I would give you a quick, oh, that would help, thank you, honey. Quick review of that and say that, for one, I can definitely hear everything else that's going on around about me. Right now there's no actual ambient noise cancellation going on with these ear cuffs. They're very, very comfortable. The headsets themselves are not very heavy. I like that this microphone is not adjustable as far as how close it gets to your lips. You cannot actually bend it, per se. At least it doesn't keep its shape when you bend it. It is bendable though, and quite playable. I do like that. It has a nice clicky sound. Anyways, but as far as comfort goes, it is quite comfortable. It seems to actually conform to my entire ear pretty well. So if you have a head same size as me, you can expect that it would provide you sufficient cover. We got two buttons on here. We have one for mic mute and the other for power. And that's it. I actually don't see... Oh! Never mind. There's volume control. Okay. So we do have volume control. Here's the USB cable. It is not to plug into your dongle as I originally thought. This is to charge the batteries in here through the micro USB port. So you can also probably, that's pretty universal, maybe what 500 milliamps to an amp for any cell phone charge. You can just set it next to you there. And I do know this can actually is compatible with a, thought I had it on the table here. On-the-go cable for your, like your Note 3. You can plug you can plug this into here, and you can actually use the headsets for your phone. So as far as Android goes, that's supported possibly for Windows mobile devices. I'm not sure if they have a USB, universal USB integration into that, but you can use that for, at least for as Android goes. And so that's awesome. Can't do that with an iPhone. Haha. And actually, probably can. I don't know. I've never bought an iPhone. So, because Apple sucks. So there's the headphones themselves. So that's what you can expect in the packaging. Also, there's no software, which I do like to see now, because if you really need the software, go download it. You wouldn't be buying a gaming headset if you don't have internet. And if you have tethered internet or capped internet, your software that is itself is actually, I believe, 64 megabytes, so it's not all that big. So just go get the latest software from the website and install it. And so that's it for the microphone. The microphone actually has a really nice look to it. It's got, your stainless steel there, and then your two LED indicators, and it looks like there's the other part of the microphone for noise canceling pickup. And so I like the way this is constructed. We have RGB lighting on both sides. Volume control there. I like the volume control knob. It's actually kind of nice. Ooh, it's a little finicky though, actually. Yeah, so if you're pushing it up this way at all, and then trying to rotate it, doesn't actually rotate. So, Corsair, fix that. Thank you. And other than that, I very, very much do like these. And look like there might have been some specs for the batteries, but that's not it. So anyways, thanks for checking out this portion of the video, the actual unboxing. And we'll go ahead now and plug it in and see what it looks like. And here we are on the Corsair utility engine. As you can see, you have your device choices down here below. I have my M65 RGB mouse showing up, and then here is the Void Wireless Headset. One of the things I love about the Corsair utility engine is that if you have any Corsair devices that use the utility engine, which is almost everything from Corsair, you can manage it all in one program, in one app, so you're not using up memory, you're not having 16 different icons down here in the taskbar. It's pretty sweet. So here we have the Corsair utility engine. Now, over here you have your profiles, your desktop, Ghost Recon Phantoms, Minecraft, Rainbow Six Siege. Those are just some of the ones that I have created. So we have mic levels and side tone. Mic levels are going to adjust the mic gain. We do not have microphone boost gain, nor do we have it in the Windows audio settings. If you go over here, recording levels, as you can see there, we just simply have the gain the microphone can actually do. It is a a condenser microphone, so it is powered by the USB, or not the USB, this is the wireless one, so it is powered a little bit, so you can have that if you're into that kind of thing. It gives you a better understanding of how it works. So there's no gain, there's just the default whatever gain you can get, which is right here. You adjust this, that also adjusts it in Windows, and I may have actually faded out there because I started playing with it. So, side tone is a mic monitor, basically. This is the equivalent of, if you're familiar with it, you go to playback devices, or recording devices, click on this, listen to this device. I'm not going to enable it right now, but if you know what that is basically what side tone is. It allows you to monitor your voice or the ambient noise around you, that anything that your microphone is picking up. So it's great for troubleshooting as to what's going on. Was that my fan in the background? Is that my mother yelling at me at time for dinner? That'll give you an idea of what's going on, what everybody else is going to hear as well. So that's an awesome feature. You have your equalizers. I actually enable side tone all the time if you like hearing your own voice, which I don't, but it helps to. Moving on. So you have your 3-band equalizers. Actually, it's not really 3-band. It's just your choices of clear chat, movie theater, FPS, competition-based boost, and direct boost. That will change the type of audio that's coming out. And actually, what all it does is it basically has these preset. These are your particular frequencies boosts. So if you want to boost up your 32 hertz, you can do that up to 12 dB gain, it looks like in this particular program, or you can minus it at 12 decibels. So that is that, and I personally, that's my favorite right there. So lighting over here, we see some options to adjust the brightness of your info mic. I always have mine set at the highest at default. I can imagine that you probably would get maybe an extra hour of battery life if you turn these off for next to nothing, so that's something you can experiment with. Interval is the interval between when the info mic lights will actually light up to indicate whatever it is they're trying to indicate. So, such as your mic is muted, which is that right there. You can change the interval to how often that will blink. 5 minutes is ridiculous. And you can also change the interval for how often it's going to blink when your battery is low. And not only does it blink with a little light when the battery is low, but it also tells you via sound. You can actually hear a little beep in the headsets to let you know, hey, your battery's dying. So I have mine set at 0, which, as far as I'm concerned, it's not actually 0. It actually comes on about every 15. That's interesting. Maybe I'm not understanding something, but I can tell you for sure that if you have it set at 0, it tells you about every 15 seconds. So that's, well, make for whatever you wish. So brightness, this brightness of the main LED right here, what you see right here on this little display in real time is what's happening to your actual headphones. There's zero latency between that. Oh, and there is also zero latency with the side tone. Once you have that turned on, and once you speak into your microphone, instantly you'll actually hear it in your 50mm driver ear cuffs. And yes, these headphones do have 50mm drivers, so they do sound good. So effects, these are all the different effects that you can have with your lights. Rainbow pulse, slow, long breath, heartbeat, and so forth. You can have your color selection, 16.8 million color spectrum, which is awesome. And that should just about do it for their actions over here. It has got nothing to do with your Void headsets. It's actually not going to... I don't think you're actually going to be able to do anything with that. Lighting effects. Now, this is one thing that I wish they would bring back. They have currently eliminated the ability to set custom lighting for both the RGB mouse and the Void Wireless Headset. The only thing I understand that it applies to right now is the K95 keyboard, which hopefully someday I will have coming soon. So lighting is something I wish they would have that back, because you can, if you click right here, you can create custom lighting, and it's absolutely endless as to the kind of things you can design. You can design just about anything, any kind of lighting effect, but they have completely eliminated the ability to drag and drop that on either the mouse, like this. You used to be able to just right click that, or there was a little box down here and drag and drop your lighting effect. And they've also eliminated it on the headset, so hopefully Corsair may have some plans on bringing that back. This is currently, what program am I using? 1.11.85, which is the latest and greatest. That was released just about a week ago. No, about 4 days ago, as of the date of this video. So, hoping they'll bring that back, because it was an awesome feature, and love the lighting effects. And in fact, that was one of my main selling points for buying these Corsair products is the ability to customize every single freaking light, and having all sorts of other customizations. So, but let's get back to the headsets. So there you have your band equalizer, you have your lighting effects. I think I covered everything here. As for a bonus, this entire segment of this audio clip of this part of this video was recorded using the microphone on the headset. So that gives you an idea of the kind of quality that you can expect. I will say that the audio can obviously be enhanced a little bit, but I chose not to enhance it for the sake of giving you the idea of what the raw sound is going to sound like when you're recording with these headsets. So I have not touched the audio in Audition or anything like that. So that gives you an idea for what what it sounds just right out of the box. And so that just about covers it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments section, and I will try and answer them. Otherwise, like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Hit that little thumb pointed down if you're like that. And thanks for checking it out. And you, Groundwire, logging out.